For more than 55 years, Access Supports for Living has served the community with a multitude of programs and services with the singular mission of rewarding lives, healthy communities.
At the age of 4, my father lost his parental rights to have me and my older sister because there was a methamphetamines bust in the home that we were living in.
There was a time I was considering dropping out of high school. There was a time I just didn't want to be bothered with anything.
There were times I was worried so much because I wasn't sure where I was going to be, and at one point I was pretty sure it was going to be in prison.
Homelessness is not only for someone who may have made bad choices, who have had a substance abuse struggle, who have had mental issues. It can happen to a working class individual that believes in the ethic of getting up and making your own way. And I never thought in a million years that it could happen to me, but it did.
My anger was bad, and it was on a hair trigger.
When I first met Chris, he was a little bit more angry, a little bit more feisty, a little bit more combative. Community Alternatives is a program that works with young people who are leaving foster care.
I didn't want to stay in the shelter anymore, so it was really my choice whether to stay in the shelter or move to the group home in Pine Bush, and that's what I decided to do.
TJ came to our program about a year and a half ago. We worked with him on transition from our boys group home back home to his mom. And now we're actually working with him on his movement into and through college.
It's a little less than a year ago when I first met Camille and started working with her and her son. And I can remember, oh my gosh, I went to go and pick up Camille's son, and I got the text. Got the text from Patty that they were approved. And at this time they were already split up. Camille was in Newburgh at a shelter there, and Duval was over this way. I'm like, call your mother. Call her right now, because we are going and we are getting her. And you too are going to your new home.
And because of Access Support, unwavering commitment of love and service for what they do, I'm here. And not only am I here, I was blessed to be put right across from my son.
Through Access as a whole, I've met so many good people with great hearts that really genuinely just, they care about the kids.
Dorrel showed me that not everything is horrible. He basically became a father to me in many ways, making sure I was okay, teaching me life lessons.
When something goes wrong, my first person is Dorrel. He's definitely kind of played a role as more of a parent than even mine at times.
And without Access, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be in college. I don't even know if I would have graduated high school. Without them, I really wouldn't see my life being as prosperous as it is.
I have never, in all the years that I've been privileged to be alive, ever experienced anybody like the people of Access Supports for Living.
In 2008, we met Isaac and his mom. When she focused on his challenges, Access helped them focus on Isaac's hopes.
They're very positive. That gave me such relief and confidence and hope, and my son is doing well.
Now 17, Isaac has his own hopes and dreams.
I'm a senior in high school. After high school, I want to study to be a vet tech because I have a passion for animals. I've worked with animals for a while now. You know, I train dogs. I volunteer at the shelter every Saturday.
He has an interest in animals and kind of a natural, I think, instinct in working with those who don't have a voice. I think he probably has a affinity for those. We started working with Access at birth. It was very reassuring. They've been through a lot of this before, so they've got me. And that was a big comfort for me. And I feel really optimistic about, you know, the next 10 years for him.
I think the future for them is going to be amazing. I think in 10 more years when you see him, I think we're going to be amazed. Hopefully he'll have his own vet school.
In 2011, we met Karen, who at the time was a client in the PROS program.
I was diagnosed with bipolar when I was about 21, 22, and survived, but I still had the highs and lows.
Today, she's an employee of Access, now supporting others on their journey.
I've gotten to watch Karen continue to educate and really support and help create a culture that just reinforces all of this beautiful investment in life.
Access has given me a lot of hope, not just for the past years, but for the future years, to have that security, knowing that somebody's got you covered.
In 2013, we were introduced to Marisela, a newly turned and full-of-life 12-year-old with Down syndrome. Today, Marisela is a high school senior who is part of her school's junior ROTC program and dreams of going to college and becoming a life coach.
Every day, she's just eager to do new things and try new things. She looks beyond her disability, and she just excels in everything she does or everything she thinks of. Her goals are far more than her disability.
But is my friend, how good person. Yeah.
I feel so emotional because they help us a lot. And yeah, it was scary, but knowing that we have somebody holding our hand, it's easier. I'm just so happy.
And we first met Megan and her mom in 2006. Megan was a shy, anxious teenager struggling with depression.
It was weird at first because I didn't know what was happening with me. I thought, I had more of an anger problem than depression.
And I didn't realize that my daughter acting out the way she was and hurting me was a symptom of depression.
Today, Megan is a healthy, happy woman with a child of her own.
Just when I was younger, I felt worthless. I didn't feel like I was, like I wasn't meant for this world type of thing. So it was hard. It was hard.
When I've gone down to the city to visit her, she's using the coping skills that she used with her therapist through Access to make it down there.
Access cares. People care, even if you don't think they don't care.
And then I got to see her this morning, and I was so excited. I hadn't seen her in years. I've heard that she's okay, but I got to see her and a little girl, and I was like, wow, she did it. She made that dream. She made it real.
It's not easy, but it's possible.